Good morning, everyone. Welcome to a day in the life with Allstream Energy Partners. I'm Stephanie, and I have Ashley with me. She recently just joined. What's up, Ash?
Hi.
Yeah, no, we're super excited. Our day started very early. We're gonna visit State Service, which is one of our partners with Allstream Energy Partners. We have a day of touring their facility. They have a few college students coming in from A&M. And then this is Ashley's first road trip with us.
Yes. I'm so excited.
You're excited? Yes. Promise you I'm a lot better driver sometimes.
And we're here. We made it.
It's Ashley's first time on site.
Hello. I'm so excited to be here.
She's gonna learn a lot, so come join us on a full day here at State Service.
What do you think it is?
It looks like a truss, but
A truss, yeah. That would be an accurate description of like what it is, but it's called a flare boom.
a flare boom?
A flare boom. So this will actually hook on the side of the top side whenever it's complete, and any excess gas that gets produced off the platform will get flared out through the top of this thing. So there'll be a big igniter and stuff on the top, like you've seen them flaring gas over at Chenier. Similar purpose, just like on a smaller scale. We've got the main level over here that's going to go on top, right? So we're going to, like we saw in the video, we're going to pick this platform up and we're going to drive this thing underneath and set it in place.
All right, so this is one of the electrical buildings. This system actually came to us in 6 individual buildings. So right where these columns are at, that was the building split. It got barged to us. It got built in Louisiana, up in northern Louisiana, by Shreveport, and got sent down here on a barge. They had already installed all the equipment, pulled cabling to test, and then they had to pull it all back because they had to take the buildings apart. Right? So we got them here, we put them all together, we re-pulled all the cables, re-terminated, tested everything, and now it'll be able to ship to site in one piece, again, minimizing hours on site. When they did these buildings for their first 2 facilities, they shipped the buildings directly to site, and they put them together on site, adds a bunch of people, adds a bunch of time that they don't want there. So, but this building has over 20 air conditioners on it, because this equipment obviously gets hot. So they got to keep it cool. So if we were running all of them, it would be about 40 degrees in here.
Wow.
But this gives you kind of a good overall idea of all the different engineering disciplines that we touch here at State Service. So you've got electrical buildings, you've got piping systems, you've got structural steel, you've got equipment and process stuff. In really all of our projects, we've got to maintain like 100% traceability. So from when steel comes in to when it leaves, we're tracking every piece. The heat number that it came from, the yellow indicates what project it's for. There's a bunch of different information on here.
So we talk about transportation, right? These modules are all going to go by a barge, right? And so the design engineers have decided that we have 2-inch plate for all the clips to hold the structure down to the barge during transportation. Because a lot of these modules are actually going to go offshore to get to Louisiana because they're too big to go down the intercoastal. You know, 2-inch plate is 80 pounds a square foot. That's about an 80-pound piece, 100-pound piece of metal right there. So you can't, I can't pick that up.
So this is kind of the heart of the pipe rack module project. You can get a pretty good vantage point from here. So you can see the different pieces of pipe that are sticking out the edge of the rack here, like where they have the different color caps on them. So when you take a piece of pipe and you paint it, you cut it, and you weld on it, it becomes a pipe spool. And so we take these spools, we'll take those and we'll put those in, to longer sections, and then we'll put those inside the pipe rack. So we'll take pipe spools, put them in the pipe rack, and those pipe spools get welded together and they become lines or systems for each individual rack. And then Brendan will take that hydro test water and he'll fill each of these pipes with water, and he'll pressure test them to test the integrity of the pipe in the full system.
This is scaffold structure. One of the things you have to make sure of before you climb scaffolding is it's been inspected, right? But you always want to look at the tag, make sure that it was inspected, make sure there's no issues with the scaffolding before you go up. So there's a cable that wraps the pipe, keeps the pipe warm so that the water doesn't freeze, right? Or it'll be a gas line, and a fuel gas line that you don't want the gas to condensate. So you keep the pipe warm so it stays in a gas state. If we condensate and turn to a liquid, we got problems, right?